At Saturday night's main event, will we be coming down with a case of Saturday Night Yeeter? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Cal coming at you. Before I get into this video, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Going into this Saturday night's main event, where we have the highly talked about matchup between CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the vacant world title, WWE decided to do something that I think was the smartest play that they could possibly do heading into this match, and that is leaning into the criticism of Jey Uso. As we see on our television screens, we saw that Jey Uso is very much so over with the live crowd, which is the norm for him over the past several months. But as soon as you check up on your phone and all these different social media apps, you will see the complete opposite reaction to that. And when WWE tends to, ignore that, it really makes me feel as if they're kind of insulting our intelligence. But when they tend to lean into it, it gives a hint of realism that I really enjoy personally in professional wrestling. And the fact that they decided to lean into it, I thought made this segment a lot more interesting. Now, these are two guys who are former world champions. CM Punk had a much shorter reign than Jey Uso, obviously. Jey Uso had a reign that was kind of a mixed bag for a lot of people. But I think heading into this match, I think the outcome is kind of predictable for the most part. I think most people would expect that CM Punk would be the guy who would be coming out of this match victorious. Because just honestly, I think that there's much more interesting storylines that would be surrounding Punk with him being the world champion than Jey Uso being the world champion. I think Jey Uso, the story that's much more compelling is a story surrounding him with his brother Jim, with Roman Reigns. I think they're slowly but surely possibly building to another match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Maybe I'm off, but that's what the vibe feels like it is to me. And with CM Punk stepping into this role of possibly being the world champion due to Seth Rollins being injured, I think there's much more interesting routes that way. The back and forth between these two guys tonight, it really felt as if CM Punk, who we all know is this guy who is a Mount Rushmore individual when it comes to mic skills, going up against Jey Uso, it didn't necessarily feel as if Jey Uso was completely out of his league. Now, I think CM Punk got the best of him for the most part because Jey Uso, for me, just on a personal level, is kind of the WWE's version of Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. His I Am Groot is Yeet. So a lot of his promos to me doesn't really connect on a personal level, but the crowd was into it. And it doesn't matter if me, a guy on the internet who talks about wrestling, doesn't enjoy it. It matters what the people who pay to see the show enjoy, right? And they tend to be into this guy. So kudos to Jay. I don't think that anybody can deny the fact that the guy works hard, but I don't see Jay taking the W at Saturday night's main event, but who knows? I could be completely wrong. But the fact that they played into this narrative of Jay being a guy who is highly doubted, highly divisive, being in a position now where he's going against CM Punk, who is somebody who's a fan favorite for the most part. I think that they were able to, tell an interesting story. It really set up an interesting matchup between these two guys at Saturday night's main event and possibly make things a little bit less predictable going into this match. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Who do you think is taking the championship at Saturday night's main event? Are you Team Punk or are you Team Jay? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.